Howdy. It's been a while since I've just kind of sat and had a chat with you. I haven't been making much content because what can I offer you? um, even if I were to come on and give you my assessment of all of the things going on, it's only that. And I can't be 110% sure of the information that I see, no less any information that anybody else sees. So I've mentioned before about there being a bunch of noise, and that's exactly what that causes, is noise. And so for me to come out and make tons of content about the stuff going, it's just more noise, right? So I'm not going to add to that noise, but I will say this. If you've been preparing, if you've been thinking about preparing, whatever the case may be, take it very serious. None of us knows how any of this is going to shake out. We really don't. No idea. All we can do is look at all the information that we can, hope that as much of it as possible is as accurate as possible, and then make an assessment from there, right? But the most important thing to remember is that information coming in, I don't trust any of it. I just don't. And so since I don't have a good base to speak from, a base that I feel confident in, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to add to the noise. But I've been busy. I've been doing repair stuff. I didn't get a video of the boat motor that I fixed. I didn't get a video of it running because the customer had brought a tub that we put underneath of it and all of that so that we could test run it when he was here. So sure enough, got it going and running good and all that. So didn't get video. I should have took just a little video of it, but I didn't. Anyway, I still got the lawnmowers out there that I need, the Healy coil and a fuel line and air filter and all that good stuff. So, and I've got some electronics on the table, a Nintendo Switch Lite that I've been dealing with a power issue, a charging issue. And then I have the old Yorks YORX stereos. So I've got an old school with cassette decks and dual cassette decks and turntable. I got it into repair, so I'm working on that. And I still got that one receiver that I have to get back up on the bench. The reason why that thing doesn't make it up on the bench as often as other stuff sees the bench is because it's huge. And so I had to have everything cleared off to deal with that. So I try to get the little stuff knocked out, and then, when you do such a wide range of repair, electronics and lawnmowers and you name it, you get stuff everywhere, tools and parts, and so my table's always a combination of lawnmower and electronics, and anything else that comes around. So, but it's awesome. I love it. My favorite thing to do is fix stuff. So, anyway, as far as to the stuff that's going on, well, I can't tell you anything as far as, wars and all of that. I was one of many, 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 many people that took issue with Trump's image that he put out there. I guess he has since deleted it. But, and the interesting thing from what I've seen, is the one that Trump posted isn't even the original, from what I understand. The original didn't have, like, demon-like figures in the background. And there were some other changes, too, as well, from my understanding. So that even adds an extra layer of interesting to it all. I don't think it's stuff that we should ignore. I think it's stuff we better damn well pay attention to. I'm telling you, pay attention to Ben Davidson and what he's saying. He released a video this evening that is very, very good. Make sure to check that out. Space Weather News is, I think, what he calls his channel now. Suspicious Observers, Ben Davidson. He put out a video this evening, and I highly encourage you to watch it. And then I saw a video that Tim pulled. I haven't watched one of Tim's videos in forever, because he turned into... But anyway, I saw the title of a video he made about these chimpanzees that, like, I guess decided to have a civil war with one another. It's a real thing. And, you know, I shared Ben's video on my personal Facebook, and then in the comments, I put the link to a BBC article about these chimpanzees, because it goes right along with what I've been saying for over a decade. You know, Ben's video is titled Clown World, Why Now? Well, I've been saying why now for a decade. You know? So look, you know, Ben and I aren't the only cats to have caught on to the pole shift thing, okay? There are people that have known about it for millennia, okay? This is information that has knowingly been held away from much of the planet. And it's literally like Ben and I are like Noah out here waving our arms going, hey, you know, pay attention to this. The rain's gonna start. And it's gonna start. But there's a whole lot of craziness that comes before that first drop falls. And we gotta make it through that. So, what can I tell you about everything that's going on? You better be damn well ready. I've said it many times before. The way I see this playing out, pole shift, late 2030s, early 2040s. We've got tribulation before that. Before that. I would say the timeline is seeming pretty accurate thus far. So why now? Because it's their time. It's time. Hey, let's not forget. God told us that there is nothing new under the sun. Everything that is, has been, and will be again. All of this craziness, it's just another cycle. I just want to make sure that I'm not one of them that's caught up in the Great Deception. See, that's my motivation. I tell people all the time to look for motivation. In fact, when I shared that video of Ben's, I said, I have been saying this for over a decade now. Yes, all those people Ben mentioned have missed it, but I didn't. It was the only way all the puzzle pieces fit. Don't get mad at the people telling the truth. Get mad at those who have lied to you. Always look for motive in everything. It is important for discernment. I'm going to repeat that. Always look for motive in everything. Okay? because it's important for discernment. Remember that. Make that key in your thought process. First, look at motivation. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's your favorite person on earth. I don't care if it's your least favorite person on earth. Look for motivation. Because that's where you'll find the hidden things. If there are hidden things, that's where you will find it. Most of the time it's obvious. Most of the time it's right in our face. But maybe sometimes we don't want to admit it to ourselves. You know, I pointed out many times you got YouTubers that flat out say, well, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Patreon or if it wasn't whatever. You need to listen to that. They're telling on themselves. Okay, you are money to them. That is their motive. They've told you that is their motive. They're not there, number one, to help you, or else they'd be willing to do it for free. If that were the case. But they're telling you that the reason they're there is because people are willing to pay for their opinion. That's, in my opinion, messed up. But I damn well don't expect anybody to pay me for my opinion. Never have from day one. Never have from day one. I have always wanted people to know my motive. My motive is God. Helping people. Spreading knowledge. Spreading truth. That's my motive. It's important to seek that out in everyone and everything. Anyway, just keep getting ready. Remember to prep for peace, not just for war. Remember to prep for peace as well. Some point it's going to get really, really, really stupid crazy out there. Hope folks are ready. Hope you have a good one, and we'll see you again soon. Shalom.